What is up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Two Game Podcast. I am Matt Primo, joined by my brother from another mother, Christian Valencia.
Hey, everybody. Yeah.
And we are back with episode 134. So Christian doesn't really know what exactly we are discussing this week. This is going to be a surprise butt sex kind of thing, okay?
Oh.
We are going to be talking about brand new... I don't want to say we're doing breaking news because it's not breaking news whatsoever. We've broken better news on the podcast before, okay? Switch 2, the Nintendo Switch 2. We're going to be talking about our predictions for the new console, what we want for the future of Nintendo. And then also a bunch of Star Wars shit got announced over the past week. So we are going to be talking about all of those announcements as well. So buckle in and fucking get ready. But before we do all that, we are going to jump into our playlist as per the normal, and then we are going to cap off this episode with our weekly recommendations. So, how have you been, sir?
How feel you? Cold, sir.
I want y'all to know, I'm a man of loyalty and integrity, and I'm here on like fucking no hours of sleep and working night shifts. It fucking sucks.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Because I'm here for y'all, okay? I'm here to do this for y'all. To bring y'all the entertainment and the content that you deserve. But what have you been watching here recently, sir?
Sir, we all know what dropped, and I've watched it probably 3 times. And I still get
super disappointed
in the end. Always.
I'm disappointed that there's no dub right now. That really hurts my feelings.
I am very disappointed as well. I'm also disappointed that it didn't drop Sunday's episode 2. And here we are Friday. Motherfuckers. It was supposed to come out with 2 episodes. It was supposed to be an hour long when it dropped. We got 1 episode. I'm very upset. But it's here.
Maybe they meant
it looks fantastic, so
maybe they meant you get 2 episodes, but it's in that 1 episode because it's an hour long.
It's not an hour long. It certainly is.
Sir,
it's don't play games with me, sir.
I tried to help him out on this one.
You didn't. They fucked it up.
So
they fucked it up bad.
So I don't think we even mentioned what we were talking about. Solo leveling.
Solo leveling. Oh, Jinx Yumikook.
What do you think about solo leveling after watching that first episode?
They have pretty much copied the manga, which is fantastic. It is gory, and the level of gory, as in like Goblin Slayer gory, and we know how gory that was.
Ooh.
Like dudes were getting chopped in half, burnt to fucking crisps right in front of people. Dude literally gets stabbed, like, and he's like, "Oh no!" And he's like, "Ah!" It's fucking. It's what I wanted. It's what I want.
Did you have an erection the entire time, sir?
Sir, like when I woke up that morning, I looked and I'm like, refresh, and like it's not fucking here. Crunchyroll had this little problem where it wouldn't upload to Crunchyroll till like way in the afternoon. So, I didn't get to watch it till way later. And I was very upset.
So, I need your unbiased opinion, okay? Because you're going to be very biased. I just automatically fucking know. How is the sub?
It's not bad,
for those out there that are dub dweebs.
Dub only?
Dub only, okay?
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm a dub dweeb. I may be, okay?
Right.
What do you think? Should I wait for the dub, or should I just go ahead and partake in some of the sub that's been released?
Oh, that is a good question. So I would probably, for you, I'd probably wait. I don't know when an ETA of the dub is supposed to come out. That's the fucking kicker here.
Mm-hmm.
But I would definitely wait, because you trying to multitask because you're not used to multitasking on animes.
Which is true.
Hinder your your viewership, as they say.
I think I'm okay with that, because I'm trying to watch some anime, but it's just trying to fucking find the time. Like last night, I had plans to to watch some anime, some Black Clover, which I dabbled in a little bit this past week, trying to finish that up so I can watch the fucking movie, right? And I haven't had the fucking time to even attempt to watch Black Clover. But also, Attack on Titan released the final part in dub.
Oh no!
Full disclaimer here, okay? Full disclaimer. I don't know that for 100% fact. I'm going based off the word of Eric. So if he is lying to y'all,
that man's a fucking liar.
Me, okay?
Fucking lying ass.
I have not verified what he told me.
You should stab him in the face.
But for this week's episode, I had full intention of reviewing the Attack on Titan finales, and I just didn't get to it, man. Just didn't fucking get to it.
Right. It's understandable, sir. I understand your struggles. Believe me.
So waiting for the dub, I think, is probably what's going to be best.
Let's see. While we're
because I do have a lot of shit. I have a lot of shit I need to watch.
You do have a lot of shit you need to watch.
And the last I Googled this, I want to say this is Friday the 12th. I want to say I looked on like Monday or Tuesday of this past week, and there was no information about the dub for solo leveling. So that tells me that it's going to be like a month or so before it's even fucking released. At least.
For dubbed, yeah. It really doesn't even say.
So
but
this is
Sabbath's
a very
part of it, just so you know that.
Bro. So side note, okay, this is ADD moment. This is just something I just have to share, okay? I got a text message from a random number, okay? And I ended up getting like 2 images and shit like that from this number. And I'm like, what the fuck? So, apparently, this person texted me, and she said, just wanted to check on you post sedation. And she ended up sending me 2 pictures of this kid and the nurse and I'm guessing a dentist or a doctor or something like that. You got the wrong number. That is not my baby.
HIPAA? Question mark?
It's literally a picture of them with the kid, and she's like, "He's doing so good."
So the end of the month.
This is awkward.
Towards. Just so you know that. The end of the month.
End of the month. Oh,
from Crunchyroll. That is from Crunchyroll.
Oh.
So there's that. You have time, sir. It's almost the end of the month.
Okay. So my plan is to finish Black Clover, watch Attack on Titan, and then go to solo level.
You won't
and then
be
at
bad,
some
sir.
point. I'm not watching as many movies right now, so I think this is the perfect time. I'm in that little dead period of where there's no music or game. Well, I say games. That's like very minimal time for me throughout my day. But like, there's no movies being released right now, so I feel like this is my time. Okay, this is my time to get back in the game.
Right. I understand that.
What else you been watching, sir?
So I finished Dr. Stone, all 3 seasons. That was pretty entertaining, I would say. There was a few episodes I'm like, I don't want to watch it. It's so boring. But then, it got better. But yeah, it was definitely worth the watch. Hopefully they're doing a season 4.
I mean, I've never watched it, but I know it's popular. So I would be surprised if they didn't.
Shit up for what they're going to do for season 4. So I'm hoping they do it. But yeah, so watch that. I watched Kingdom of Ruin, finishing that up. I finished some other anime that I kind of like put on the back burner. Was remember the long name ones that we were watching?
Yes.
Yeah, I finished one of those. Believe it was called I Got Kicked Out of the Hero's Party and Now I Live some kind of desolate life or something like that. I don't know.
Look, like someone, like when we go to Japan this year, we need to stop off at like one of these anime studios, which I don't know if we can do that. And I didn't ever think about that until now. We should totally
go to
fucking
A1 Pictures.
do that. Yes, we should totally fucking go do that. Or was it Aniplex? The one that does like Sword Art Online, bro.
Dude, speaking of Sword Art Online, dude. So I was watching, and this is a very sidebar of this, but since we're talking about anime, dude, you know how much fucking hate Sword Art Online has? Like, a lot of people hate it. Like, a lot of people hate it.
When you go online, it seems like there are two teams for this fucking show. One's you either fucking love it or you fucking hate it.
They were doing the interviews at Comic-Con, like, you know, what's your favorite anime, or what is the worst anime, and they're like, oh, every one of them Sword Art Online. I'm like, God damn.
Okay, it is not the worst. Okay, I will. All right.
Oh God, yes.
I get it. I get it. Okay, I'm a Sword Art Online dick rider. Okay. I think season 1 is the best season of any anime that I've ever watched. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's the best, and I don't think it's even close, to be honest with you. That's season 1 is just fucking perfecto. Okay, nothing comes close. Season 2, while not as good, I still think it's really fucking great. Okay, it's a step down, but that's just because season 1 is just so amazing.
Right.
The movie is fucking phenomenal. Okay, it's just as good as season 1. It's a little bit kind of here below season 1, I think. And then we have season 3, which is definitely a step down from the other 2 seasons. Like the quality in the show does drop off between the last 2 seasons. Okay, let's put the cards on the table here and try to be honest and unbiased. It is not as good as season 1 and season 2. But it's still fucking great, okay? Fuck y'all.
So, final arc's coming.
Yes.
Thoughts? Do they come out like a phoenix? Or is it just going to be like an ashtray?
I have high hopes, okay? I have the hope that they will close this out with riding off into the sunset. You know, it's kind of like, you know, Peyton Manning winning his final Super Bowl kind of thing. Like, and just being retired. Like, I feel like they could fucking complete this, okay?
Oh, God. Like
but we
Pokemon
still have progressive movies coming out. We'll still have progressive movies. I think it's supposed to be a trilogy, right?
I believe so, yes.
I mean, I'm still waiting for the second one to fucking come out in fucking English.
Sure, we'll probably go watch in Japan.
Right. So I have high hopes, but I agree with you that I think that you either fucking love the series or you fucking hate it. Like I have seen people just absolutely trash this fucking show online.
Oh yeah,
and I don't think it deserves it. I think there's worse shows out there.
No, there's definitely worse shows out there. We're not gonna Black Bible. What else?
It gets a lot.
Redo Healer.
Sorry, we don't talk about Black Bible in here. Okay?
Redo Healer. Do you remember that one?
that is cut. We got to cut that content, sir. We can't talk about that on here. Forbidden. It's right there with the C word.
But yes, those animes. There's a lot of other animes that are fucking really shit compared to Sword Art Online. But yeah,
I mean it sucks.
But yeah,
but I think people that watch anime out there, the anime nerds, they have it's almost impossible to separate the manga from the anime.
Right.
Personally speaking, I think that's just, like I said, that's just my personal opinion. I think people, when they watch or when they read the manga and then they watch the anime, they say, oh, this is fucking bullshit. This is nothing like the manga. And I'm like, guys, it's not supposed to be
an
a one-to-one copy. It's supposed to be, like you said, an extension of the manga. It's just supposed to be, it's a different medium. You can't do it exactly like a manga.
Right.
It's kind of like we're doing the Lord of the Rings trilogy deep dive, right? And we're not reviewing the books. Like we had, I think the only real rule that we had for the deep dive series is I don't want to say, okay, this isn't good because it wasn't in the book. We don't go with that. We use the books only to explore and to expand on the lore within the movie, or to make sense of scenes that when you look back on, you're like, that scene didn't really make a whole lot of sense, or what was this in that scene? And we use the books to expand on that. And I think that is the best way to compare the two mediums between a movie and a book, or a manga and an anime, whatever the fuck. I think people just get too hung up on the fact that this is not the fucking manga. This is not the book. Okay, well, it's not supposed to be. Okay?
Nope. Because you can't fit it. It's too much.
Shout out to that.
Jinx, you a Coke? I'm a wiener. I'm a wiener.
So now that we've kind of gone off some tangents and some rants and whatnot.
Stirred that pot.
Right? It's like trigger words for me.
Indeed. I did it on purpose.
So the only other thing that I've been watching, like I said, I watched a couple episodes of Black Clover. I did watch the OG Ninja Turtles movie.
Oh, yes.
Fucking good, sir. With that being said, okay, doing a little segue here. We're going to talk a little bit about Comic-Con that we just went to in New Orleans last weekend. Okay? We're going to briefly, I don't want to spend too much time on the Comic-Con recap, but the reason why I'm segueing into this is because we met the screenwriter for Ninja Turtles 1 and 2, Secret of the Ooze. So I'm going to show y'all something on the screen. And if you're an audio-only listener, you're not going to see this, obviously. So I would recommend you go to the YouTube channel or go to Spotify, where we have video podcasts on there, and you can check it out there, okay? But you can listen to us anywhere, by the way. We are everywhere and anywhere, in all the places. You're not even going to give me a shout-out on that?
So, no, I was thinking of something else that I was going to, give a little, some dirty, but then I was like, no.
I put a fucking alley-oop for you. This is my second fucking sports-related. This is my second sports-related thing I've said on the podcast.
Oh,
I did the alley-oop, sir, and you fucking failed me.
I didn't fail. I just had too many go through my head to pick one.
So, anyways, what I'm showing you on the screen right now, he signed the script from the end of Ninja Turtles 1, where Splinter says Cowabunga for the first time. Signed it. He put Madabunga on there and put the date and everything. Really fucking cool guy. Really cool guy. He took time for everybody. It wasn't like, hey, sign. All right. Thank you. Bye. Wasn't like that. We're talking about Tom Langen, right? Tom Langen?
Yeah.
And great guy. I can't say it enough. Like, I really appreciate that he took the time to take pictures, sign shit, and then answer questions. So I had two questions for Mr. Todd. Okay. And it's two questions that have haunted me my entire life since watching these fucking movies. Okay. I'm gonna get out the one that I kind of already knew about, but I just wanted it confirmed. And that was, why was there a shift in tone from movie 1 to movie 2? We all kind of understood that it was probably related to the animated series that came out in the late 80s, early 90s. And he kind of confirmed that. He said that the studio came to him after the first movie and said, we want you to write a movie for 5-year-old boys. That's what he said. Almost verbatim what he told us.
Yep.
And he did not agree with that. He actually didn't like that. And he was almost to the point where he quit the movie because he didn't believe in writing it for a 5-year-old boy. He wanted it to write it more serious in tone, more like the first movie. Okay. he didn't want it to be silly for 5-year-old boys like the second movie was. I told him I disagreed with him, or let me rephrase that. Let me back up. He said that the script for Secret of the Ooze was vastly inferior to the first one. I said, I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that one. I think you're wrong, but I can see your side of it.
How do you argue with the writer? I don't understand that.
Right? I'm not fucking lying to y'all guys. I said this to him.
He did, and I was like, bro, motherfucker created these fucking scripts and fucking said, fuck you, fuck your shit.
Straight up just told that dude he was wrong about the second movie. The second movie is the best, okay? Like, both movies are in my top 10 all time. I put the second one right above it, and I love the fucking tone of it. He can go fuck himself, okay? Respectfully, okay? Respectfully.
God damn.
If he ever sees this, just know that this is all in good fun, okay? And I love you. Thank you for making 2 of the best movies of my entire life, okay? But respectfully, you're wrong with the second one. So yeah, 5-Year Boys, he almost quit the second script because he didn't believe in it, but he said he would have been an idiot to not do the second one just because of financial reasons. So I completely understand where he came about for that, okay? The second question I had, and it was the most important one, and it was revolving around the second movie. Have you noticed that a lot of some of the questions about the second movie, that's all I have, okay? Super Shredder is in the movie at the very end of the movie for all of fucking 5 seconds. 5 seconds. And I asked him, I said, why is the coolest fucking thing in both Ninja Turtle movies, the coolest thing, why is he only in there for 5 seconds? Shout out to that. Because I don't trust you, Christian, to have my back on that shout out there.
Damn. You eat my ass, sir.
fucking let me down once.
Oh, fuck you. I didn't let you down. Fucking overload.
I let you down face down.
There were so many at my face.
I asked him why he was in there for 5 seconds. And he kind of confirmed what I figured was what it was, and that is budget reasons. So he actually told us that the movie, those scenes were, he had plans for it being multi-leveled. Like they were going to go from one level of building to the next, and it was going to be this huge cinematic fight. And I was like, bro, yes, man, that sounds fucking dope. And he said, the studio said, we don't have the budget for that. And he couldn't do it. So that's why Super Shredder is in there for all of 5 seconds. What could have been, sir? What could have been?
Yeah.
So
we could have had a fucking savage ass fight on par of Obi-Wan and Anakin. Just saying.
Yeah.
We'll never know.
Best fight of all time.
Never know.
Best lightsaber fight of all time. I will die on that hill there, Nick.
How about that?
So yeah,
he may be mad.
Awesome.
We still have signatures. He doesn't.
He's right. Right? Dude, as soon as I got my signature, I texted a picture of him. I said, "Look who I met."
I saw him the other day, and I'm like, "How mad are you?" He goes, "Yeah, I'm pretty mad." I'm like, how about that?
I wish, dude. I have a so that little Ranger Stop Comic-Con, whatever the fuck it's going to be in Atlanta. The OG Ninja Turtles cast members are going to be there. For the animated series. I forgot that I have the movie comic book edition of Ninja Turtles 1. I forgot that I have that.
Dude. Wow.
That would have been fucking perfect. Would have been fucking perfect to get him signed.
That's true. You would have. Sound like you should have gone Sunday.
Fucking. I don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it.
So yeah. Guys, if you have a chance to meet him, 100% go meet him. He takes questions and he gives you honest answers. And there's a lot of other stuff that we kind of talked about. I should have asked him why he didn't come back for the third movie, but I felt like that would have been a dumb question because I kind of already know why he didn't want to come back for the third movie, which was the reason why he barely stayed on for the second one, which he just didn't agree with where they were going with it. I'm assuming I didn't specifically ask him that. But yeah, that was a cool moment. It was honestly my favorite moment of the entire Comic-Con. some of the other things that we got a little Back to the Future Funko Pop of Marty McFly. I'm gonna show it to y'all on the screen.
Oh.
I'm not a Funko fan, so I guess it's cool. It's free. It was free for us.
Technically, it really wasn't free. We paid for it.
True that. And then also we got this special edition comic book of number 27 from the Batman, and like it's OG panels inside, but that fucking cover looks fucking dope.
This does,
and it's all like rigid and shit, like it's raised,
shout out,
engraved. Right. Finally, thank you. And then the other thing that I got was this Tanjiro statue, which was fucking awesome.
It is awesome.
And I did buy a Burning Gundam model set, which I've never done model sets before, so that's gonna be my first one. The box was all fucked up because I ended up getting it cheaper because someone returned it or whatever. So I didn't bring that and showing y'all because the box is all fucked up. So anyways, eventually, one day, I will finish the model set and be able to show it to y'all. What about you, sir? Anything you want to say about your Comic-Con experience?
So I got model set. Definitely Sandrock, one of the OGs. My OGs, not the OG fucking Gundam. But it's sexy shit.
Hot.
Endless Waltz, fucking, that one's great. So then I also got the con version exclusive of the V Gundam from the movie. Fucking sexy as shit.
I'm disappointed I didn't buy that,
Also acquired one of the ones I've been missing, Unicorn Gundam. Sexy as shit. And
not Comic-Con related, but show them the one you got. Show them the one you fucking bought.
No, I am. I mean, the only reason I knew about it was from Comic-Con too. I mean, but fucking Burning Gundam as his the ultimate god form, all gold, Amazon exclusive. But I would have never known if I wasn't at Comic-Con. They didn't really have a lot of statues. I did meet the voice actor for Tanjiro from Demon Slayer. Dude, when I tell you that he's young as shit. Like he is. Yeah. He looks like he's fucking like 15 to 18. Like that's all he looks. Like he even like when he signed my son's wooden swords that they had from Demon Slayer, and when I tell you he said he started riddling off quotes to them, dude, and I'm like, my kids are like, he said the word. I'm over here like, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Everybody back up! You're pregnant,
right? But he's a cool dude. He just, I guess he was overwhelmed over there, but nicest dude you can meet. He wasn't an asshole or anything like someone. I'm not saying all celebrities are assholes, but he definitely didn't have that little chip on his shoulder, like some celebrity. Oh, I'm better. No, you just got lucky and have a voice that people like.
You put your pants on the same way that I do, man.
Right. You just make more money than I do.
Oh,
it makes me so sad. I'm sorry, but this bag. I don't know if you have that bag, but this Gundam bag is sexy as shit.
That is sexy as shit.
Yeah. Did you look at the catalog in the box? In the bag that they gave you? Sorry, they give you a whole catalog.
What catalog?
Hold on a second. They gave you 2 catalogs.
Oh, from Gundam?
Yep, they give you this catalog, and then they give you model kits. Yeah,
I didn't buy anything. I legitimately bought the statue. Oh fuck no, I didn't see that.
Yeah, it came in the bag. They put it in the bag when I bought it. All free.
Interesting.
I didn't see it until I opened.
I'm saving myself for Japan, sir. I'm gonna buy all that shit in Japan. Hopefully.
So yes, that Gundam thing for all those that didn't go to the con was actually from Japan.
Mm-hmm.
They're an extension from Japan, and I was like, well, I'm ready.
Although I do question the dude's validity in saying that he was from Japan because he didn't fucking know about the big Gundam going away in March. Sir, how did I know this and you didn't know this?
Sorry, our investigation skills are fucking top notch. Don't play
Right? I was like, hey, that Gundam is really going away in March. I don't know anything about that. Bro, you said you wasn't, like, you fucking work for these people. How do you not know?
Right. Like, we have people on the ground fucking investigating this shit. Come on. Catch up.
Right.
But yeah, I didn't really buy
it was
a
really
lot
good
for me. But yes.
It was a really good Comic-Con.
The only problem I had with the whole con was the aisles. The aisles were not big enough for anything. So when I filled out that fucking little questionnaire, and they're like, "What's the biggest problem?" I'm like, "Aisles. So I need to make them bigger." Because even if you're stopping and looking at something, you're still in the way.
Yep.
And it's just not fair to everybody else that's trying to look at things.
There's too many people to do that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, even for 3 days, there's still a disgusting amount of people. I did like the hour that we came in early on Friday. That whole hour,
That was fantastic.
We had so much. I got so much to look at before I even fucking had to fight a horde of people, which was fantastic. And I will do that shit again, I promise you, for next year.
And then the wait times was fucking fantastic.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Or let me rephrase that, the lack of wait time.
You walked in, walked out, that was it. Like, compared to the couple times I went for Wizard World, you're waiting in a line for like 45 minutes just to fucking check your shit and meet somebody just to go in. Yeah, no.
So yeah, overall, good experience over
Indeed.
there as well. And yeah, so we'll move on.
Okay.
As far as listening, I don't want to spend a ton of time on what I've been listening to. Periphery, Kendrick Lamar, this new band Casey. I say new band, new to me band. Casey. If you like depressing fucking lyrics, this is a band for you. Okay, they're a hardcore band, but they also sing as well. They're kind of gearing more towards singing in the this new album that released. Kind of like a heavier Movements, I would say. So if you're interested in that band, go check them out. Gray State, which is a heavy, it's probably like death metal, deathcore-ish with some gent aspects maybe. It's decent little album to check out. Fit for a King, been listening to them. Architects, I worked with Cole here the past week, and I introduced him to my second favorite album of all time, Architects. And I was like, have you ever listened to Gone with the Wind? He's like, no. I was like, sir, let's fucking play this. And that dude had that shit on fucking repeat all day.
Yes, indeed.
Been listening to Sleep Token, and also been listening to a lot of Avenged Sevenfold's self-titled album. I've listened to that like several times over the past week. But what about you, sir?
I went old school, like super old school. Little El Nino.
Damn, bro. El Nino?
Dude, I was like...
Right, so hold up. This is very important, okay? This tells me what type of music fan you are. Are we talking new stuff?
No.
Second album or the first album?
I don't remember what album it is. What comes around? Is that on? That's the one.
That should be the second album.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken. Shit, now I gotta fucking look at it. I don't want people to fucking. Oh, you said you know music.
You dirty rat.
Yes, this dude just brought it fucking full circle.
Yes.
You dirty rat. It's off their first album. Wait, no. Yes. First album. What comes around? So actually, you're listening to the heavier album.
I know, it's fantastic.
It's a good album. So when you listen to the look, I just got to ask, okay? I think you probably know where this is going, okay? So it's a Spanish band, okay? They do have Spanish songs. Do you fucking know? I know you've listened to the English versions, but do you know the Spanish shit when they sing it?
Some of it, yes.
Okay.
I fucking hate you.
Hey, valid question, I think. Okay. Valid question.
I think you were throwing your jabs in there, sir.
Yeah, El Nino is good, man. That's good. That's a good choice. I haven't listened to them in a long time.
Yeah, they pulled up on one of my old on my Pandora, and I was like, that's childhood. Let me go listen to them on Spotify, and I did.
They had an album. The last one that I listened to was Till Death La Familia. Came out in 2014. I think that was the last album that I actually listened to from them, and that was actually pretty decent. But yeah, a bunch of their older music is really, really good.
Indeed.
As far as playing, this week we're not going to talk too much about what we've been playing. We'll probably save that for next week. We'll just mention off some of the things that we've played. Persona 5 Royal, trying to do my time in that, trying to get down with a deep dive. I jumped back into Spider-Man 2.
Ooh.
Finally, after like 3 months, and it felt so fucking good. So fucking good. Love that game.
Shout out.
Love the game. The side quest, honestly, I know the side quests are not like these involved side quests, you know, like if you go play like The Witcher 3 or some shit like that, it's very involved and whatnot. There's a lot of action. The side quests for Marvel, Spider-Man 2 that I've seen, these are like character moments. Yep. And I think if you are playing Spider-Man 2 and you haven't played the side quest, you're doing yourself a disservice, especially if you're a fan of Spider-Man in general.
I mean, I only 100%ed it. It's fine.
Yeah, right. I'm in the process, sir. I'm in the process. But like I mentioned on one of the previous episodes, something that I said was the best side quest of all time, which was him talking to the man about his wife, and then him relating that to his current state. Best side quest of all time, bar none.
Right.
Then the other one that I played, I'm like, fuck, man, this is. I mean, the
pigeon one was one of my favorites.
Which one?
The pigeon. Have you done that one?
Yes, that's the one that made me think about this.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah. That was a good one.
So I'm like, the side quests are fucking like legit, like to further expand on those characters. And yeah, if you're missing out, 100%.
It's different for each character too. Like every commentary is different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, so if you go with Peter, especially the one with the wife, how he answers is different than how Miles answers.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Maybe I should do all of them with Peter and then play it again and do them all with Miles.
There you go.
Sorry. Also been playing some NCAA Football 13 and Madden 22. Been whooping my son's ass in both of those games. So I got to teach him right, man. You know, I will say this: I had to refresh myself on Madden, and that dude was up by like 21 points on me. I was like, sir, we are not going to let this happen. Okay, this is pride at stake.
I'm about to whip your ass.
And, dude, I came back and beat him by a touchdown. I was like talking so much shit to him. I was like, man, suck, man. But what about you, sir?
Sir, I've been playing Skull the Hero Slayer again. Been playing that on the PlayStation 5 and my PC. And what I downloaded the other day, because I got bored and wanted to play it some more, was Hades. Started playing that on the PlayStation 5. Oh, sorry. It's fantastic.
We'll bring that back to one of our first few episodes, sir.
Right? So I've been playing that, waiting for some games to come out, and just biding time, I guess.
End of January, beginning of February, sir. It's balls deep at that point.
It's drought over here, bro.
It's drought over here. I'm bone dry.
Indeed.
All right, so let's talk about our predictions for the Switch 2 or new console, whatever the fuck. Okay. So I'm gonna preface this with another rumor. The Nintendo Switch 2 is allegedly arriving in September of this year, 2024.
Okay.
The rumors have been going on for years about a potential upgrade to the Switch or just a brand new console altogether. Now, we do know that they did have an upgrade of sorts a couple years ago with the OLED one that came out. But this is specifically in regards to a more powerful version of it, sort of like
Steam Deck,
PS4 Pro, something like that. So, what do we want from Nintendo next, sir? Do you want a Nintendo Switch 2? Or do you just want them to go completely different and give me a brand new console?
I think the Switch is pretty fucking great for what they have, especially for the people that are on the go and don't have time to play. It's perfect the way it is. I just think they need to increase the battery, the screen, the resolution, the quality, all that shit, the minuscule things. I mean, look at the Steam Deck. Look what they did with the Steam Deck. They have handheld with all this stuff in it to make it look fucking fantastic. You could play amazing games on it. Why can't I do that with a Switch?
Mm-hmm.
You know? And you play for 2 hours and fuck battery's dead. Or you're charging it. It's a pain in the ass.
Especially depending on what game. If you play like Tears of the Kingdom, that shit is dead in like 30 minutes.
Yeah. Quickly. It's not even worth it.
I think, the Switch has been very successful. It released in 2017, so we're coming up on 7 years with this one console. So, I mean, it's time for something new from Nintendo to kind of get into the next gen. I'm not 100% sold on this new console, whatever it's going to be, being a more powerful Switch, but I think that's where they kind of will go towards. I don't think it will be a brand new console. So I'm leaning towards it being a more powerful Switch at this point. Honestly, they would be crazy not to.
Right.
To release a more powerful Switch. I mean, you've had all these games come out on the Switch. It's super successful. You have not backwards compatibility, but you have a bunch of your older games on the Switch. You have a decent, actually a pretty damn good like e-store and whatnot. So I think changing all that and going somewhere to a completely different system altogether, I don't think they will do that. I do think that this new console, the Switch 2, the new Switch 2 Pro, Switch Pro, whatever the fuck,
yep.
I think they need to play all the previous Switch games with no fucking issues. But there also needs to be exclusive Switch 2 games that can't be played on the regular Switch.
Right.
I think. Honestly, I'd really love it if Nintendo kind of beefed up their games a little bit and really pushed the envelope of what a Nintendo game can be. Like, right now they're more focused on let's create quality games, not necessarily the best looking games. We're here for fun, we're here for family and shit like that. And by all means, who am I to say change your shit up? I mean, you're obviously very fucking successful.
Right.
But I think if you want to do something for the fans, which Nintendo has a history of not fucking doing anything for the fans, I think it would be just a couple of games, just push the envelope of what your games can be and make better looking games. Shit that looks fucking fantastic.
Start using the fucking Unreal 5. Or was it a 3? I don't remember.
Yeah, Unreal 5, I think.
Yeah, start using that. Or at least make something compatible to use it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because that's what all the new gens are going to.
Yep.
Just saying.
Now, the part of the rumor that I do want to discuss, and I'll get your opinion on it. I am not sold on the Switch 2 releasing this year. For some reason, I think they really missed their opportunity with it, to be honest with you. And I don't think that there is a game right now or a game on the horizon that, because you got to release a brand new game with the Switch 2. Like, you just can't fucking just release a Switch 2.
Right.
They missed their opportunity by releasing it with Tears of the Kingdom. that would have been the perfect game to release it
Yep.
with.
That's
So,
fair.
what game could they possibly release alongside a brand new Switch? I don't know of any games off the top of my head. Maybe a brand new 3D Mario game, but to me, that just doesn't seem like.
Sounds repetitive to me.
It seems repetitive, and it also seems like, okay, but why is this Mario game need more powerful? Why does it need more powerful tech? Why can't I just play this on my regular Switch? So I don't know if they really have the fire starter of a game to really get people to go out and buy another Switch, regardless of how powerful that new console can be. Do you have any thoughts in your head?
I think, and I'm all for this, and hear me out on this. And it just popped in my head. Remake the original Mario or Mario 2, but make it open world. So you know how you travel from each. You have a big ass map. You travel from each little section.
Oh, okay. So you want a full on fucking remake?
Full whole remake. Let me travel to these fucking places, while fighting other, Koopa shit, bosses in the thing. Let me go to these places and these castles, distance off, and go try to rescue Peach. Kind of make it almost like Tears of the Kingdom. That feel, but Mario.
That'd be dope. I can get behind that.
Or make it RPG. Make it a realistic RPG.
Or they could do this. Okay. And I'm gonna try my best not to rant. Okay. I'm gonna try my best. I haven't fucking done this in episodes.
It's fucking Pokemon all fucking day.
It's been like 25 episodes since I've done this. Okay. What if? And I 100% don't believe this is going to happen. Okay. Because I have been fucking bamboozled before. Because fuck Game Freak. We know where this is going.
I do.
What if they actually made a good fucking Pokemon game to go with the Switch 2? Like one that actually looked fucking good, that played good, that wasn't fucking lagging and shit like that. What if that was the game that went alongside the new Switch? That would be fucking dope. I would buy a Switch 2 in a heartbeat if I knew that they were going to correct some of the graphical issues and the visual design of the Pokemon games and bring them in line with some of these current gen games. That would be a Switch 2 seller, sir, in a heartbeat.
No, that.
Because
question
I
is,
haven't
can
even
they
played
do
the
that?
last one. They can do it. I just don't think they will do it because it's fucking Game Freak. And they have this like mission statement when they go to make games. Like, what's our goals in life?
To piss off Matt?
Fucking numero uno is let's piss off fucking Matt Primo by not making a quality fucking Pokemon game.
God
damn. This dude's fucking coming for the jugular today. This is what night shifts do to
twice this fucking episode.
That's just the name of the episode. Episode 134, Rants.
That's fair.
So yeah, y'all let us know in the comment section below if you're watching on YouTube. Let us know in the comments below what game do you foresee being released alongside the Switch 2 or whatever new console is coming out. I think that is a good conversation starter, and I think there's lots of people have different opinions of what they would buy a new Switch for. So let us know in the comments below. And while you're there, like, subscribe, do all that bullshit. Really helps us out. Gets our name out there, grows the podcast. We would really appreciate it. So thank you, and also thank you for listening. If you are so doing so, okay. Moving on to our last little segment before we close out. That is the Star Wars announcements. The Mandalorian and Grogu. This is going to be a brand new movie coming to theaters. Going in production later this year. It's produced by Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau. Sir, do we really need a Mandalorian movie?
No. But am I
Why
gonna
not
watch
just make it?
Yes.
Okay, let's not fucking get crazy here. Like 100%, I'm gonna fucking watch it. I'm gonna go see that shit in theaters. That's not the point.
Correct. But yes.
Like, why not just do it? Like, I'm assuming they want to do it for budget reasons. They want to close out that story of Mandalorian and Grogu. I'm assuming that's why they want to do it, and they need the budget in order to do it.
That's fair.
And 100%, I'm gonna fucking watch it. 100%.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, do we really need it at this point?
We won't know until we have it.
You're right. Shout out to that.
Indeed.
I personally, and we're gonna kind of go through some of these other movies that got announced or have been announced. I think I will give them credits. Give them credit when credit's due, and that is they're not just hyper focused on somewhere in between the Skywalker saga on some of these new movies that are coming out. You know, they have the Mandalorian, then they have a couple other movies that are spaced out like prior to the Skywalker saga. So they are doing a better job of kind of spacing shit out and doing different stories and whatnot. I will give them credit on that. I just don't know if a Mandalorian and Grogu movie is just needed at this point. Like, why didn't you just do it as a TV show? And honestly, the TV show kind of fell off towards the end. I don't think I've even watched the end of season, whatever the fuck, was season 3, season 4, whatever fucking season we're on now.
Season 3, I think.
I haven't even watched the end of that, where Mandalorian Din Djarin is not even a focal point of the show anymore. So, yeah. The other thing is James Mangold. His movie we've talked about this before, but it will focus on the dawn of the Jedi. It's in a time period prior to the Skywalkers, which is very much needed. We need to get away from the Skywalker series and Skywalker trilogies. Need to fucking get away from it. Could be a very interesting movie, especially if they lean more towards like a Western feel to the film. How would you feel about a Western Star Wars movie, sir? I think it'd be dope.
I think if you did it right, I think it'd be pretty awesome. But I mean, they did the Ronin one, and that looked fucking dope as shit. So I mean, if you like I said, you did it right, you could run away with some money there.
So here's one thing. So James Mangold has done. He's the one that directed 3:10 to Yuma, which I haven't seen that in a very long time, but I remember really, really liking that movie.
Right.
But he also directed the Wolverine, which has a Western, like the Wolverine and the Logan both have like Western feels to them, especially Logan. Fucking love those movies, by the way. But then he gave us Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, which was an absolute dog shit of a fucking movie. So I'm not like I've lost a little faith in him by him just absolutely destroying fucking Indiana Jones. But I don't know if that's all his fault. I think that's just them kind of making a movie that didn't need to be made. And I think that's producers and shit like that. And Harrison Ford just kind of phoning in that fucking performance there. But I digress, okay? Guys, I'm trying to be better and not rant as much, but it's fucking hard today, okay?
Shut up.
Yeah, I'd be totally over a Western Dawn of the Jedi type of movie where they kind of explore some of the origins of the Jedi and whatnot.
I'd be cool with that.
But with that being said, and the reason why I wanted to talk about the Star Wars announcements to begin with, it fits perfectly with the rest of the episode. This is going to be a rant. DB Weiss and David Benioff, the guys that did the Game of Thrones series, okay? That's where the fucking rant comes in, okay? That trilogy is officially dead. They announced that we weren't the droids they were looking for. These films would have focused on the origin of the Jedi, how the lightsabers came to be, how the Jedi Order came together, etc. They amicably parted ways with Lucasfilm. Thank fucking God, okay? Because you ruined Game of Thrones, so you could focus solely on the Star Wars, and you ruined Game of Thrones. Fucking 100% ruined it. And while I hate that Game of Thrones had to be a casualty in all of this, I feel like you fucking deserved it at this point to lose fucking Star Wars. Okay, I'm not ashamed to say that you fucking deserved it. Okay, you could have just ruined another franchise. They could possibly made Star Wars worse than what it is now.
That's fair. That is totally fair.
You deserved it. Okay, dude. I mean, let's be fair here, guys.
Oh God.
They totally fucking deserved it. Ahsoka season 2 got announced. I had a lot of interest in that and watching that prior to its release, but for whatever reason, I just haven't had any desire to actually start watching it. Have you watched it?
No.
I mean, I heard it's good, it's decent, but I don't know, man. I'm not a fan of the Disney Plus shows.
It's not drawing me in there, sir.
Yeah, Disney Plus shows just aren't that great, except Loki. Loki's really good. Fuck them.
Fuck them.
The last little bit of news is this person, Charmin Obaid Shinoy. I'm probably saying that wrong, but y'all know the rules. Go fuck yourself. She is directing the Rey film. Apparently, this is about Rey starting a new Jedi Order.
Nope.
Personally,
nope.
I didn't care enough about Rey to really want a standalone movie. I feel like 3 movies was good enough for her character.
Shit. One. Just saying her name in the fucking movie was enough.
Like, if they would have done those movies better, I think they could have done better with that character, and I would really like that character. But the sequel trilogy just sucks, so I'm just not a huge fan of her character, and really any of the characters, to be honest. To be fair, okay, let's be fair here. She is the best character out of the 3 main characters. Okay, I think we can all agree on that, right?
BB-8's better. Sorry.
No. I'm talking about Rey, Finn, and Poe. Out of the 3, she is the best.
Sir, BB-8's all of it. He took the show. Sir, he's main character. They're sub-characters.
Out of the fucking... I need you to agree with me. Out of the core 3, she is the best. I know it's not saying much, okay?
Sir, they're all shit. Every one of them.
I know it's not saying that.
We fucking know how I feel about all 3 of these fucking movies, and you're gonna fucking make me rant, and I'm fucking...
fucking do it, bitch.
Fuck all these fucking movies. They're fucking worthless, and they don't need to be fucking made. And they don't need to fucking make a Rey one because they're just gonna make it even fucking worse. Just dig the fucking hole deeper. You can shit some more. It's not gonna fill up the fucking hole any fucking faster. God damn. Fucking bullshit ass. Let's beat the fucking dead horse real quick. Fuck. Waste of money.
That was
BB-8's the only thing that came out of the fucking 3 fucking goddamn movies.
Oh my God, sir, you entertain me. That was fucking worth the price of admission.
Fucking worthless ass.
There's literally nothing I can say after that. That was perfect. Me just poking the bear.
Right?
So, I guess the last thing that I'll say about the Rey film is I agree with you. I don't think it's needed at this point. I'm not opposed to a female-led film or anything like that. We're not going to jump into all that bullshit. I'm not opposed to that because that can appeal to young girls like my daughter and shit like that all around the world. And by all means, like, do that. This doesn't feel like a movie. Yeah, I mean, why don't we try a different character, okay? And a different actress. Like, let's go somewhere different.
Fucking Gal Gadot's not doing anything. Fucking her do something.
Right? Make
sure she just got fired from fucking dope. DC.
Right?
She's not doing nothing.
She's not doing anything. Oh shit. All right, guys. Y'all let us know in the comments below what you think about some of the news from the Star Wars announcements. Are you excited or are you not excited? Whatever the case may be. But let's close this episode out with our weekly recommendation. Sir, what do you recommend to the fine people out there?
Oh, Solo Leveling. I know, it's not in dubbed yet, but it's definitely worth the watch because if any of those have read the books, the mangas or the books, they do have books. It's pretty spot on to the manga, and it's pretty entertaining watch. So it's definitely from what I've seen, a lot of people have been speaking of on it. It is probably a contender for anime of the year already, and it's only been one episode.
Already, damn. All right. You got me a little hyped for it, sir.
Sir, I'm telling you, it's fantastic.
I'm going to recommend the band Casey. I briefly talked about them a little bit earlier, a little bit ago. Casey is, like I said, a hardcore band, so they do screaming and a lot of their older music. But this new album, while it does have screaming, it's more melodic in nature. But it's very emo heavy, very depressing lyrics. And I mean that in the best way possible. That's not a negative against the band or the lyrics or anything like that. But if you need a pick me up, you need some heavier style music with some lyrics that you can 100% relate to, then Casey is the band that you should go check out. 100%. And that's Casey, Casey. All right, sir. Well, I appreciate you joining me.
That's always a pleasure, sir.
Always a pleasure. It's my pleasure.
Oh.
Guys, we appreciate y'all joining us for this episode. Again, like, subscribe, do all that bullshit. Links down below for all of our social media accounts, for our Patreon, for our merch. Would 100% help us out if you came and supported us on Patreon or bought you a t-shirt, a hoodie, whatever the case you want to do. So yeah, thank you for joining us, and we will catch y'all next week on another episode. Laters.